I know I wanted to review previous sessions in more details, but I probably won't have much time this week. So let's quickly take a look at what happened. We opened within previous day range and we traded straight away with an open drive, either open test drive or open drive. I'm not sure about the beginning. Nevertheless, A and B periods were quite extended. We filled the gap very quickly. It wasn't that big after previous day, but nevertheless quite a strong move. And later we did revisit this volume point of control from Friday and then had a pullback. So probably this would have been the best trade of the day. So filling singles and maybe getting below B low would be the exit, and targets would be getting back to the highs, but the highs weren't that weak or poor, so I'm not sure about the risk to reward. Well, halfback was slightly lower, so it also work. Previous day's value, this area here, but we didn't get there. So I'm not sure about getting to the highs, but to the point of control definitely, but then it would be like 1-to-1 risk to reward or slightly better, so still a good trade, but nothing spectacular. And later in the day, I'm not sure if we weren't able to get higher in the L or M period, if this would be a good short to get back to point of control. I'm not sure about that. So coming into today's session, we are selling off entire overnight, and assuming we will open around here, there is an early possibility of correcting overnight inventory. So let's say that we get higher and we get back to settle and then find rejection. I would like to short there for us traversing previous day's range. Alternatively, I would like some early attempt lower that fails. We clean those lows, clean overnight lows, find strong rejection, also revisit point of control. Well, it is revisited, so not that big of a deal. Maybe overnight point of control. So if the early price action is not that strong, but we start building some acceptance above, I like to buy back within yesterday's range with a stop loss maybe slightly below point of control, and ideally about after a retest of some levels that develop or not, but then I would like to target those references along the way. So first would be this pullback low, then settle point of control, and those highs which are quite weak. But again, we are going to open below value, so shorts should be more favorable, but I don't know, I have this feeling this bullish bias, so maybe I should scale down my shorts and longs and just trade more carefully. And let's think of what else can we trade. Well, if we start filling those this area below, then of course it would be good for the market. If we start building acceptance here, then I think that we could revisit this area. And similarly, if we find ourselves building value lower, maybe some look below and fail would be a good buying opportunity. But then again, you have to be very careful of double distribution, because the amount of emotional trading is quite high in the last days, so we might see a double distribution forming very easily. So that's pretty much it. I hope I can replay tomorrow in more detail.